Yo, what is up, everybody? It's Terra Migrate. We're live, or whatever. I mean, you get it. It's a YouTube video. Look, today we're going up, and I mean way up, to give you a look at my city, Toronto, that you've just gotta see to believe. We're talking iconic landmarks, hidden gems, that kind of thing, all filmed from a drone flying high above the city. I'm talking those crazy perspectives that will make you appreciate this city in a whole new way. This isn't just about pretty pictures though, it's about feeling the vibe, the energy of Toronto. So buckle up, because we're about to drop in. Alright, let's kick things off with the big guy, the one and only CN Tower. This thing pierces the sky, this monument to concrete is seriously epic. I remember the first time I saw it, I was just a kid, fresh off the plane from Ghana. I thought it was a spaceship or something. But nah, it's just Toronto, always thinking big. From up here you can see everything. The city sprawling out like a concrete jungle, Lake Ontario shimmering like a mirage. I swear, you haven't lived until you've stood on that glass floor, looking straight down at the tiny people below. Talk about a serious adrenaline rush. But it's not just about the views. The CN Tower is like the beating heart of Toronto. It's where you bring out-of-towners to impress them. It's where couples get engaged. It's where memories are made. And you know what? It never gets old. Every time I see it, I'm filled with this sense of awe, like anything is possible. That's Toronto for you, always reaching for the sky. Next up, we're swooping down to a Toronto institution, the Royal Ontario Museum, but you can call it the ROM, everyone does. Now I know what you're thinking. A museum? Seriously? But trust me on this one, this place is more than just dusty artifacts and dinosaur bones. This building is a piece of art in itself. You got this crazy mix of old-school architecture and these sharp, modern lines like something out of a sci-fi movie. And inside, man, it's like stepping into another world. You got ancient Egyptian tombs, dinosaur skeletons towering overhead, these intricate artifacts from cultures I can't even pronounce. It's like walking through a time machine, you know? You can literally spend days here and still not see everything. But the best part? The ROM is for everyone. Doesn't matter if you're a history buff, an art lover, or just looking for something cool to do on a Saturday, this place has got you covered. Okay, hold on tight because we're about to travel back in time to the Victorian era. No DeLorean needed. This is the Distillery District, and it's like stepping onto the set of a movie, except it's real, and they serve amazing food. Imagine cobblestone streets, these old brick buildings with these huge iron doors and gas lamps that flicker to life at night. It's romantic, it's historic, it's the perfect place to get lost for an afternoon. This place used to be home to a massive distillery, one of the biggest in the world back in the day. But now those old buildings are filled with art galleries, cool boutiques, and these cozy cafes where you can grab a coffee and just soak it all in. And don't even get me started on the food scene. We're talking award-winning restaurants, craft breweries, even a chocolate factory. Yeah, you heard me right, chocolate factory. But the best part is the vibe. It's chill, it's artistic, it's just a cool place to hang out. They even have a Christmas market here every year, and let me tell you, it's magical. Alright, time to trade in the concrete jungle for some actual jungle, well, almost. We're heading out to the Toronto Islands, a chain of islands just a short ferry ride from the city. This, my friends, is where Toronto comes to breathe. Imagine this. You're surrounded by lush green trees, the air is fresh, and all you can hear are the waves lapping against the shore. It's hard to believe you're just minutes from downtown Toronto. We're talking beaches for days, perfect for soaking up the sun or taking a dip in the lake. You got bike paths that wind through forests and parks, perfect for a leisurely ride. And for the adrenaline junkies, there's kayaking, canoeing, even stand-up paddleboarding. But the real magic of the islands is the escape they offer. It's a chance to slow down, to reconnect with nature, to just chill out. You can pack a picnic, grab a good book, and just lose yourself in the tranquility of it all. Get those stomachs ready because we're about to dive into a foodie paradise St. Lawrence market. Now this isn't your average grocery store, alright? This is an institution, a place where generations have come to find the freshest produce, the most delicious meats, and the most unique finds. It's a sensory overload in the best way possible. You walk in, and you're hit with the smell of fresh bread baking, the sight of colorful fruits and vegetables piled high, the sound of vendors hawking their wares. It's a symphony of flavors, and it's intoxicating. You can find anything here, from exotic spices to locally sourced honey, from fresh seafood to artisan cheeses. It's a foodie's dream come true. But it's not just about the food, it's about the experience, the community, chatting with the vendors, hearing their stories, getting their recommendations. It's all part of the charm. Hold up, we need a break from all the hustle and bustle. Let's head over to High Park, Toronto's green oasis in the heart of the city. This place is massive, with something for everyone. We're talking hiking trails, bike paths, sprawling lawns, even a zoo. You can spend the whole day here and still not see everything. In the spring, the cherry blossoms are in full bloom, painting the park in these delicate shades of pink. It's seriously magical. Summer brings picnics by the lake, lazy afternoons spent reading under a tree, and the sweet smell of barbecue filling the air. Fall is when the leaves turn, transforming the park into a kaleidoscope of red, orange, and yellow. It's the perfect time for a bike ride or a leisurely stroll. And even in winter, when the snow blankets the ground, High Park is still magical. You got people cross-country skiing, kids building snowmen, and this peaceful silence that just makes you feel at ease. Alright, back to the action. We're heading to Nathan Phillips Square, Toronto's town square, the place to be for festivals, concerts, and just about anything else you can imagine. This place is a hive of activity, no matter what time of year it is. In the summer, you got kids splashing around in the reflecting pool, street performers doing their thing, and the sound of music filling the air. Winter transforms the square into a winter wonderland. We're talking a massive ice rink, twinkling lights strung across the trees, and the aroma of hot chocolate wafting from nearby cafes. But it's not just about the events, it's about the energy, the vibe. This is where Toronto comes together to celebrate, to protest, to just be. And it's awesome. Ever wanted to explore a real-life castle? Well, you're in luck. Because next up, we're soaring over to Casa Loma, Toronto's very own fairy tale castle. This place is straight out of a storybook, with its towering turrets, secret passageways, and sprawling gardens. It was built by some eccentric millionaire back in the day, and it's just as opulent and over-the-top as you'd imagine. You can wander through the lavish rooms, imagining what life was like back in the day. You can explore the underground tunnels, feeling like you're on some kind of secret mission. And the gardens, man, they're something else. Casa Loma is a reminder that even in a city as modern as Toronto, there's still room for a little bit of magic and whimsy. Get ready to dive into another world because we're heading beneath the surface at Ripley's Aquarium of Canada. This place is home to over 16,000 marine animals, from massive sharks to delicate jellyfish. You can walk through this underwater tunnel with sharks and sea turtles swimming all around you. It's like stepping into another world. You got these interactive exhibits where you can touch a stingray, learn about coral reefs, and come face to face with some of the weirdest creatures on Earth. Ripley's Aquarium isn't just for kids, all right? It's a chance for everyone to learn about the ocean and the creatures that call it home. Last but not least, we're ending our tour at Harbourfront Centre, Toronto's vibrant waterfront playground. This place has it all: stunning views of Lake Ontario, cool art installations, free concerts, and enough food options to satisfy any craving. You can stroll along the waterfront promenade, taking in the fresh air and the city skyline. You can catch a show at the outdoor amphitheater, or just relax on the grass and soak up the sun. In the summer, there's always something going on, from food festivals to outdoor movie nights. And in the winter, the waterfront transforms into a magical winter wonderland, with an ice rink, twinkling lights, and cozy fire pits. And there you have it, folks, a bird's eye view of my city, Toronto. From the iconic CN Tower to the hidden gems of the Distillery District, this city has something for everyone. So what are you waiting for? Book that ticket, pack your bags, and come experience Toronto for yourself. Trust me, you won't regret it. Thanks for joining us on this aerial journey through Toronto. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more amazing drone footage.